So what did everyone get up to last night?
I just went for a walk down to Pier 21.
Really, I went for a stroll down there too. I found a set of keys down there.
Yep. I actually lost my keys last night.
Is that right?
Oh my goodness. Well, hi guys, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Ready to get started?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So from the files, Bob, I see that you have a new child referred that has DCD.
Yeah, I've never worked with children with ECD before, so I'm not really sure what to do.
Alright. Well, I did a critical appraised topic on therapies for children with neurodevelopmental disorders, and DCD was actually one of them.
Really, you did? When did you get time to do that?
Well, that's a good question. I reviewed one paper every week to try to figure out what would work best to work with them.
So what'd you find?
I came across a technique known as co-op.
Well, that sounds pretty technical.
You know what? It's actually pretty straightforward. It's based on the idea that children with neurodevelopmental disorders often have problems with motor planning and execution. So, in other words, motor control and coordination.
So how does it work?
It tries to teach kids problem-solving techniques by getting them to talk out loud while they are performing an activity they have troubles with. The therapist uses what they call verbal self-guidance. It's based on the idea that kids with motor control problems may have problems with cognition. So that's thinking about how to monitor, evaluate, and correct their motor performance. And so what the intervention does is it teaches kids a skill using a global strategy called goal, plan, do, check.
Oh, that sounds simple, kind of. But what does that mean?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, once the client identifies a goal, then you have them plan out loud what movements they need to do. So you can listen to the planning skills to see if they are appropriate. Then after they do the activity, they check their performance by talking about how they did and what they think might have went wrong.
Oh wow, that's so simple. So you're really teaching them to be problem solving and basically self-monitoring?
Exactly. It really is the same way that we as therapists evaluate a person's occupational performance problems, identify the cause, and then find strategies to overcome their performance challenges.
Oh, that's amazing. But does this actually work?
Well, in the CAT I did with the other team members, we found that the co-op has shown to improve performance on COPM outcomes in a clinically significant way.
And was the sample size of those studies big?
Well, unfortunately, most of them were really small, but there is one in particular that stands out to me. It's a study that looked at the videotape performance of children. They had a randomized selection of videos of the children, and 5 therapists rated the videos independently and blindly.
Wow, that's really neat. But what do you think, Nina? Is there enough evidence there for me to put this into my practice?
Well, on the levels of evidence hierarchy, it's really at about level 4. It does show promise, and it's actually starting to be used for motor planning amongst persons with stroke as well.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So are there any risks to using this technique?
No, the worst thing that can happen is a child isn't able to do what they want to do yet.
So goal, plan, do, check, and get them to talk about what they're trying to do, and I guess verbally guide them as they do it.
You got it.
Well, thanks, Nina. I'm going to look into this a bit more and see if I can use that in my new client. I'll give it a shot. I guess it can't hurt.
Yeah, I encourage you to do some exploring. There's actually a book, this book right here, I'm going to have it on my bookshelf. It seems like quite a beast, but take a look at it, and there's a lot of things that you can kind of pick and choose through, and it's really helpful.
Do you mind, Randy? I don't think you looked up once during this whole meeting.
What? Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't listen to what you said. You just give me like the bottom line of the evidence, and then I can present it to my coworkers, please.
Okay, Randy. Basically, the co-op approach may have some benefits in improving occupational performance in children with neurodevelopmental disorders. Okay. There's early research in this approach of the age group. It's suggested that it can be effective, but you really do need some more comprehensive studies with larger sample before we can really call it best practice here. I'd also like to see more rigorous methods using validated outcome measures like the AMP
Okay, that sounds neat.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if there's no more questions about this, I'll be in my office. Bob, let me know how it goes.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.